Welcome to the first lecture. Now, in this lecture, we are going to talk about what is Google AdWords? Why is it important for your business? Why should you be using Google AdWords? So, the first and foremost reason is because Google is the world's biggest search engine. It's where you go if you want to buy something, if you want to know an answer to a bit of trivia, you Google it. When people are stuck for an answer, they Google it. It's a dictionary term. That's how important it is. And it delivers the most relevant results to a search. Whatever you're searching for, it will find you the best answer for it. Now, these are some really, really unbelievable statistics. Number one, Google processes 40,000 searches a second. It gives you an indication of the fact that your product could be one of these things that appears to people when they do one of these searches. So 40,000 searches are done a second. 3.5 billion searches are carried out on a daily basis, and 1.2 trillion searches are carried out on an annual basis. This gives you an indication as to the potential traffic you've got if your ad is showing for a particular search result. So what is AdWords? Basically, the way Google monetizes their business is mainly through AdWords. So AdWords is the way of advertising on the Google search platform. It is the most powerful online advertising platform. I mean, if you look at the previous search results, you can see that basically there is no comparable search engine with the amount of traffic that can be generated. Now, 97% of Google's overall revenue comes from Google AdWords. Now, when you consider that they've got YouTube, they've got Gmail, they've got Google+, they've got so many companies and apps under the Google umbrella, the fact that 97% of revenue comes from Google AdWords just gives you an indication of how big a business it is. Now, something which is also really, really vital for you to know is that the top 3 ad spots on any particular search take 40% of all clicks. So if your product appears on page 2 or 3 or 10, you've got a much smaller chance of ever being seen. Yet, if you are in the top results, you have the most potential to be seen. And one of the most groundbreaking statistics is that Google AdWords display campaigns reach 80% of the internet. 80% of that huge ecosystem. It's just immense to know that you can be seen virtually anywhere on the internet as a result of having a Google AdWords campaign. Now let's have a look at some practical examples. If you were to put buy diet pills on the Google search engine, you will get firstly this selection of sponsored display ads. Okay, so these are people that have paid Google to show a picture of their product with the price, and basically clicking on one of these will take you straight away to the actual product. And you've got prices here. So, you know, if you are looking for something cheap, you'll probably go here. The second cheapest alternative is here. And you'll probably go to one of these. And you're more likely to go to one of these than to search through text. Okay, so if you're looking through all these texts, you're probably more likely to go straight to this because you've got visual representation, you've got the prices, you've got the description, and in some cases, the item is actually rated. So you know kind of what you're getting and why you should buy it. In the absence of that, you've also got these particular display ads. You've got this one that says ad on it. If it says ad, it means that they are paying Google to display their advert in front of you when you search for a particular query. Anything that doesn't have ad on it is organic search, okay? So these are the pages that will come up by websites that haven't paid Google to advertise. And there are many factors that go into why these appear at the top of the search engine without needing an ad. A lot of them have utilized keywords, a lot of them have utilized credibility score and all sorts of things that Google favors in order to rank you higher on particular searches. But basically, long story short, if you pay Google to show your product in front of somebody where they search for a particular query, you've got a greater chance of your advert being clicked on and subsequently bought. Now, there are other ways in which Google ads display in front of you. So I've just gone to Mashable, for instance, and this is a Google ad for GoDaddy. So it's the first thing that you see when you go to Mashable, which is one of the biggest websites on the planet. And then they've also got another ad showing here just above the actual news items. Now, why are websites like this showing ads? The reason why is because they get a commission, a percentage of every sale made. So it's within their interests to monetize ads by displaying them, especially on a very popular website. So they are making money out of this from the actual advertiser. So this gives you a really good explanation as to why Google Ads. Because fundamentally it's the largest advertising platform in the world, it's the biggest search engine in the world, and if anybody ever wants anything, they go to Google. And if your product is there at the right time, in the right place, you have got an incredible chance of getting sales, particularly if you have got a killer ad, which is what I am going to teach you in this course. But this is the amazing value of Google AdWords. It's the visibility that you get and the ability to appear at the right time in front of somebody. The reason why I'd favour Google over something like Facebook is because people aren't necessarily in the buying mentality when they are on Facebook. They're on Facebook to see their friends' feeds. But when you are going on Google, you are searching for information. You're searching for a particular something. And if your particular something is what people click on, you've got a great chance of making the sale because people are already in a potential buying mood. So you just have to be in the right place at the right time. That is marketing, and that is why Google AdWords appears to be the greatest marketing tool on the planet right now. So I hope that this has really helped, and in the next lectures we are going to go through how you get set up on Google, and I am going to be going through Google AdWords for beginners in the first section. So I'll see you in the next lecture.